When did your parental instinct save your child's life? When my father-in-law started insisting on taking my kids on solo fishing trips every weekend, I was just grateful for the help. But then my kids started acting strange after these outings. First, it was the exhaustion. My 7-year-old son would collapse in the car and sleep for hours after pickup. My husband noticed too, but brushed it off as fresh air making them tired. The next pickup was worse. My daughter's lips looked slightly blue, and she was shivering uncontrollably despite the warm weather. Both kids seemed disoriented and kept asking for water. I asked them directly if Grandpa was keeping them safe. They looked at each other with these confused, hazy expressions and nodded weakly. My husband thought I was being paranoid. They're just worn out from outdoor adventures. He said, kids love fishing, but something felt wrong. The third pickup, both kids were so lethargic they could barely walk to the car. My son was mumbling incoherently. My daughter kept saying she felt funny. What happened? I asked my father-in-law. He smiled proudly. Oh, they're just tired from our big adventure today. We caught so many fish together. But my kids looked sick, not tired. Back home, I sat them down separately. Did Grandpa give you anything to eat or drink? My son giggled strangely and said they had special fishing water. My daughter just stared blankly and mumbled, Grandpa says it makes us better fishermen. That phrase made my blood run cold. I called my sister who works as a nurse. She said the symptoms could indicate dehydration or worse. My father-in-law interrupted. There's something you're not telling us. He laughed it off. Don't be ridiculous. They love our fishing adventures. We have our special techniques. I decided to arrive early for the next pickup without warning. When I walked up to his dock unannounced, I found both kids sitting in his boat, looking glassy-eyed and confused. There were several bottles of energy drink scattered around. Surprise visit, my father-in-law said quickly, gathering the bottles. We were just having our fishing fuel. My son tried to hide a can behind his back. Grandpa says this is our special secret, my daughter whispered. That's when I noticed both kids were acting jittery and unfocused. They were talking rapidly one minute and completely zoned out the next. On the drive home, my son threw up twice. My daughter couldn't stop shaking. Maybe their car's sick, my husband suggested, but I was starting to piece things together. That evening, I confronted my kids again. What exactly does Grandpa give you to drink that's supposed to be a secret? They exchanged scared looks. He said if we tell, we can't go fishing anymore, my son whispered, and that you and Daddy would be very upset, my daughter added. My heart was pounding. You won't get in trouble, I promised. Just tell me the truth. My daughter started crying. Grandpa gives us lots of energy drinks. He says they make us better at catching fish, and that it's because he loves us more than you do. Then my husband walked over to the counter and grabbed a Red Bull from his work bag. The second he opened it, both kids' eyes went huge with recognition. My son blurted out. Was just us being overprotective parents. We never let him take them alone again.